welcome to another episode of Spotlight on Stage, where we shine a light on theatre across Greater Manchester. Yes, I'm Michelle Eagleton. I am here every Monday bringing you the latest theatre news and a What's On guide for this week at theatres across our fair city. So if you're new to the show, a great big warm welcome. If you're not, then welcome back. Have you subscribed to our Isle of Manchester Theatre Facebook page yet? Well, if you haven't, then do it right now, because if you love theatre, that is a great place to be. We've also got our ilovemanchester.com website. We've got loads of theatre on there as well. And we've got interviews, we've got places to buy tickets, and all your latest news too. Now, talking of news, let's kickstart with some news for some fans of Shaun the Sheep. Who would have thought I would be saying this, that Shaun the Sheep is taken to the stage, and it's in a heartwarming family comedy circus show. So this is going to be a visual spectacle for all ages, as you might imagine. It's featuring unbelievable, see what I did there, acrobatic feats, aerial arts and slapstick, and of course, all your favourite Shaun the Sheep characters. Now, where's it going on? Well, it's going on at Factory International, and the leading performance company Circa are the ones behind this. And of course, animation studio Aardman, which is local to us. It's going to be at Aviva Studios, home of Factory International, this winter. And if you want to see it, put a date in your diary right now. It's on from the 11th of December all the way through to the 4th of January. So great for the festive season. Tickets for this production are available from £10. Great news all around, and I do love Shaun the Sheep. Now, what else do I love? Well, of course, every single bit of theatre, and we have got a real mix for you this week. Let's take a look. Well, let's start with one of my all-time favourite musicals, Miss Saigon. If you haven't seen it before, do go down to the Palace Theatre from tomorrow, because it is an absolute classic. In fact, it is an epic production. We are in Saigon in the last days of the Vietnam War, when we find 17-year-old Kim, who is forced to work in a Saigon bar run by a notorious character known as the Engineer. Now, playing Kim in this production is a recent Brit School graduate. She's making her professional debut as Kim. It's Julianne Pundan. I think this is fantastic. And playing the role of the Engineer is Sean Miley Moore. They have played this role a number of times to critical acclaim as well. It's going to be great to see them in action in this show. Now, Kim falls in love with an American GI called Chris, and playing Chris, you will see there, is Jack Kane. You might know him for his roles in Dragonheart Vengeance and Years and Years. And it's got some standout songs. He is on in Saigon, The Movie in My Mind, and one of my favourites, Last Night of the World. If you want to catch it whilst it's in Manchester, it is running till Saturday, the 15th of November. Elsewhere over at Home Manchester, we have got a fantastic production called Barriers. You might have seen my interview with Prendergast. If you haven't, you can scroll further back on the Isle of Manchester Facebook page. Now, this is about Alana and Katie, a love story about two people coming from different worlds. One is hearing, one is deaf. It shows that love has no single language, and together they navigate the joys and struggles of love, communication, and survival in a world that keeps putting up barriers. This is a beautiful production with a mix of sign language and captions. And to tell you a little bit more about why this is so special is Prendergast themselves.
I mean, it's so hard. Like, we're constantly in discussion about who should play what role, who has permission to play what role. And I think the more that we allow people to step up and represent themselves, the better the work will be. And there was a real trend sort of started about 2 years ago of employing deaf actors. Rose has done amazing work. She's an incredible activist. And since she's been more employed, it has allowed space for more deaf people to be employed. But we are seeing that trail out. We're seeing this trend of employing disabled and deaf people trailing out. And it's important that it doesn't stop. You know, it's not a trend, it's people's life, it's people's identity, and it has to continue. It can't be deaf people this year, a different type of disabled people next year, non-binary people this year. Like, we're constant. We've been historically constant, and we will continue. We must be represented. Like, we exist, we're exciting, we have stories to tell. So this play specifically, with the intersection of gender, sexuality, and disability, yeah, it's been amazing. It's been amazing to come to work as myself and tell the story I want to tell.
Barriers runs from Thursday, the 6th of November until Saturday, the 8th of November. Now, over at Hope Mill, Mel Brooks' Young Frankenstein the Musical is still entertaining crowds. It's from creators of the record-breaking Broadway sensation, The Producers. This is, though, the Munster musical comedy. You might have seen the movie many years ago. Now, the legendary funny film has been turned into a brilliant stage creation, and it's starring Ore Aduba as the grandson of the infamous Victor Frankenstein, Frederick Frankenstein himself. He's inherited his family's estate in Transylvania, and along with the help of a hunchback sidekick, Igor, and a leggy lab assistant, Inga, Frederick finds himself in the mad scientist shoes of his ancestors. There is some brilliant theatrical flair added into this production and some fantastic music to boot. The Transylvanian Mania, Hivaz, My Boyfriend, and Irving Berlin's Putting on the Ritz. It's running at Home Mill until the 30th of November. Well, this week is your final week to catch Dancing at Lugnasa over at the Royal Exchange. It is the Brian Friel play that's set on the outskirts of Ballybeg, County Donegal. It's all about the five Mundy sisters whose lives are bound by responsibilities and social expectation. It's powerful, it's moving, it's an exploration of reflection, memory, and how the future will arrive no matter how much we resist. Let's take a look. Oh, Halloween is over. We're on the countdown to Christmas, and what better way to get excited for the festive season than have the Christmas Carol Goes Wrong at the Lowry. What a bunch of Dickens, eh? Yes, don't be a Scrooge. Head on down there because it's on until Saturday, the 8th of November. And at the helm of it is Mischief. So it's going to be very, very funny. It's Christmas Carol Goes Wrong, and the Cornley Amateur Dramatic Society are back with tidings of chaos and joy, ready to tackle the Charles Dickens classic. This had an 8-week run in the West End. It's great that it's on tour, and it is guaranteed to have you laughing. There's going to be misfortunes, there's going to be havoc, and of course, it's going to be hysterical consequences. So if you want to go and see it, get down to Lowry this week. And finally, over at the Opera House, we have got the greatest British sitcom of all time. And yes, it is on stage. It's 50 years since it first graced our TV screens, and Fawlty Towers is now a brand new stage play. It's been adapted by the comedy legend John Cleese and directed by Caroline J. Ranger. It was sold out in the West End, and it is right here, right now. It opens tomorrow night, and you're going to see Basil and the delightful bumbling Major Polly and an 18-strong cast bringing to life all your favourite moments from the show's unforgettable 12 episodes. Can you believe 12 episodes? And it's lasted a lifetime. It is hailed as the comedy event of the year, and it's all the more poignant after the sad news that Prunella Scales died last week. And of course, she was the ultimate, wasn't she? Hotel manager Sybil Fawlty, long suffering and domineering wife of Basil. So, this is a tribute to Prunella Scales, and I think it is going to be the best way to remember such a fabulous comedy icon. If you want to catch it whilst it's here in Manchester, then do. It opens, as I say, tomorrow and it runs until Saturday, the 8th of November. Well, hopefully that's got you sorted for a trip to the theatre this week. If you want to find out any more information, then just head to our website, ilovemanchester.com/theatre. I'll be back with more Spotlight on Stage next Monday. Till then, have a great week yourselves. Bye for now.